A Burlington man gives new meaning to the title Bionic Man.
He has overcome several life-threatening ailments, and it's all because local doctors took a chance. Courtny Gerrish has more on a heartwarming story.
Since day one, he's been a fighter, and now, thanks to a rare surgery, he's continuing to thrive and sharing his story of survival with us. Stephen and Jenny Worth love hanging out together in their Burlington home.
Do a lot of activities together like that. I mean, it's pretty rounded.
But those activities are pretty limited lately after Stephen underwent a heart transplant a year ago.
Just have faith in yourself and God. Just keep strong.
Words the 33-year-old has learned to live by. Stephen has been keeping strong since childhood when he was diagnosed with bone cancer. He's had a partial leg amputation.
They took from just below the knee, and they took all this and left about 4 centimeters of femur.
Stephen learned to walk again, but then another blow at the age of 16. Doctors diagnosed him with congestive heart failure, a side effect of his chemo treatments.
What are your thoughts through all this?
That just, here we go again.
Despite all of the health complications, Stephen still found the love of his life, Jenny.
I guess our sense of humors are pretty connected, and they're just easygoing people that we just mesh well.
They needed that sense of humor last year when the bombshell broke. Doctors said Stephen needed a new heart.
He is a smaller individual, and as his heart failure progressed, he got sicker to the point where medications were no longer working.
Because of Stephen's size, doctors at Freighter were unable to use the typical device implanted in adult patients before heart surgery. So they called their colleagues at Children's Hospital.
Decided to essentially collaborate on this case and try to think outside the box.
Doctors at Children's implanted Stephen with a Berlin heart, a device typically used in children before heart transplants. It's a procedure that's been done on adults only a few times across the world. Jenny admits she was a little nervous.
I mean, it's the choice of keeping my husband or losing my husband. And I personally rather keep my husband.
The Berlin heart surgery was a success.
We were able to list him and transplant him and get him a heart that would work for him.
While they used this incision,
Stephen now has his new heart and is slowly on the road to recovery.
I want to get back to work and exercising a lot more. That's where I have fun.
Stephen's dream of good health is getting closer to a reality thanks to some local doctors who dared to think outside the box. Courtny Gerrish, today's TMJ4.
A medical miracle.
Wow, that's incredible.